need everybody to go to your seats, please, for me. And we are going to do our ins and outs. Keep tapping, please. In, two, out, and ready, go. Don't rush it. In and go. In one, out 12. In one, out 16. And done. Make sure next time we do this, your hand needs to be a ruler's length apart. All right, Stevie, if you have it here. You're not trying very hard, are you? Okay. All right, percussion, you can go back to your places, please, and everybody will pick up your instruments for me.
We played 20.
Angel. We're doing something different today. Okay. We are going to start off on concert D, which is what, clarinets?
E.
E. Right.
Oh.
E. Your E. Concert D. So I want everybody to play that note for me and hold it. Concert D. 1, 2, hold that note, go. Got some of you playing different notes, parents. Let's try it again. Concert D, which is? E. Check with your partner really quickly. What is that fingering? Check. Check. Make sure it matches. Make sure it matches.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Thumb 1. Okay. That note again. Ready, go. So let's make sure we're not putting thumb 1, 2 down. That's wrong. What should be thumb and what? 1. Okay, try it again. 1 and 2 and concert D, go. Just clarinets, that note and go. And fixed it. Okay, repeat after me. Ta, 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 Concert. What's the next one? Fourth. Their fourth note. What is it? Tell me, please. E flat. Right. E flat, which is what for you? F. Okay, our fourth note. We're going to move to that one now. Ta, ta, ta. Start again. Ta, ta, ta. Flutes, what's your fifth note? F. Same for percussion, right? Okay, let's try that note now. Ta, 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 ta. Again, ta. Some of you accidentally put down your thumb for a second, and you hear if someone was playing a different note. That might be you, and you were accidentally putting down your thumb. If you need to change it, just change it. You don't have to ask me, okay? Okay, just go ahead and change it. Yes, Abby. Play it for me. What's not working? Your F and what? Okay, play. You mean your E flat?
Yeah.
Okay, play your E flat first. Okay, for the F. That's working just fine. You're fine. Okay, now I want everybody to get your books out and turn to number 25. It should say Jingle Bells.
Oh, I know.
Good. You're ahead of the game. Well, that's good. You're just going to be great at it. But we are going to count it first. And I want to point out a few things. Okay, so if you look at the very beginning, where the time signature usually is, what's there instead of numbers? Grace, what do you see?
C.
Yeah, it's a C. You should have a blue box of brilliance. That's what we call them. You have a box that tells you a little note about the C and what it means?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, Araya, what does it say?
It's another name for the 4/4 time signature, and it indicates that this symbol.
Okay, so what that means is anytime you see a C there, it's the same as 4/4 time. Does that make sense? Same thing, it's just written two different ways. Okay, so if you wanted to, you could like write 4/4 up there in parentheses so you know it's the same thing, but you don't have to. Okay? So that's what that means. Also, you have another blue box of brilliance. Yes, Tara, would you like to read it?
Yes.
Okay.
A fermata tells you
It's
to...
it's a fermata.
Wait it.
Fermata. It's okay, you're fine.
A fermata tells you to hold a note or rest longer than it normal
Duration? Okay. So basically, anytime you have a fermata, I want you to watch me, because I'm going to let you know how long to hold it out. So what I want you all to do is take your pencils, and by that blue box where it says fermata, I want you to put watch. That's what it means for you, watch. That's a simplified version. And we should have one more little box, right? One more little box. Okay, Abby, you want to read it for me? Upper right-hand corner. So, percussion, can one of you tell me what the name of the composer is for Jingle Bells? Levi? Can you see it? Is the composers, you know where to look? Around 25, right? Jingle Bells. Tells you about a composer here. James Lord Pierpont, right? Kind of a weird name, huh? That's your composer right there. So anytime you want to know a composer, it's in that corner right there. That's where you have to look. Okay, now that we've got all that information, let's go ahead and count and play. Yes?
What if it says like traditional or American folk song? Is that?
That's what type of song is this? Okay, so we're going to count. Count and finger at the beginning of this. You all should be pretty good with this. You know this song, right? I think you even played it a little bit around Christmas, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay. Percussion, I would like you to be on, let's have you do, some of you on bells and some of you on snare
I'll do
line.
that. Of course.
Okay, that's fine. We're fine how we are. And then in the middle of the song, we'll just have to switch. So just make sure you all are going to be counting different things. So don't let that much go. You're good at that. You guys got it. Okay. Counting and fingering for the beginning. 1 and 2 and count and finger.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
There we go. Now, was our counting, was it loud and proud or was it weak and whiny? Weak and whiny. We can do better than that. Okay, so one thing for you all to know is the percussion sometimes have a beat 4 and you all won't say 4, just they will. So don't let that confuse you, okay? They're doing a good job of counting out. The rest of you need to do some counting out, especially flutes. I couldn't hear you very well. So let's count it and finger it again. 1 and 2. Count and finger.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
let's play through the first 4 measures. Actually, let's airplay. Let's airplay first. We're gonna airplay. First 4 measures. Airplay, you all can play. They're airplane, you all can play. Airplay the first 4. 1, 2, and airplay, go. Gotta be airplane.
4.
And stop right there. Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna airplay at the beginning. So what are we doing, everyone? Airplane. Flutes, you got it? You know what we're doing? Okay. Airplay. Measure 1 through 4 again. 1 through 4, and airplay, go.
1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 3, 4.
Okay. Now we're gonna airplay the last 4. Don't go on unless I tell you to. Okay. Last 4 airplane. 1 and 2, and last 4. You don't have your book? It's okay. Just do the best you can. If you can't see, it's okay. Just see if you can see up there. Okay. If you need to stand up, go over here. That's fine. Okay. Last 4 airplane. Last half, go. 2nd measure you played, because percussion have 4 and you all don't, right? So it's hard not to play. Yes, Angel.
Are we ever going to be playing up here and down here?
Yeah, that's not a good question to ask right now. That's not related. Okay, let's airplay that last half again. Last half airplaying. Ready, go.
2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4.
Okay, something that I saw that was really good, especially in this area of the clarinets, when you had to rest on beat 4, that 2nd measure you played, you breathed, so you wouldn't play on that measure. That was great. Great job. Okay, let's have everybody play. Everybody play the whole thing. Percussion, if you would like to switch, that would be great. Let's have you all switch. You got enough practice on that, right? I'll switch from you, please. Switch for me, please, if you're really good. Go all switch to the half and do something special. Okay? I promise you, if you all do really well, we'll do something special at the end with your friends. Okay. Yes, we're playing. Let's do the whole thing. Play the whole thing. Play the whole thing. And ready, go. Get your pencil. If you don't have one, borrow one from someone in a second, and I want you to number all your measures. Gotta do this quickly.
Carson, you ready?
10 misses. 9 misses. 8 misses. 6 misses. 5 misses. Do you have your stuff numbered, percussion? Mississippi 1 misses. Okay, if you do not have your stuff numbered, then you need to number it as quickly as possible. Join us when you've got it numbered. Okay, now I would like everybody to look at measure 3. That one's a little bit difficult just because of switching fingerings. Measure 3. We're going to play just measure 3. Everyone, just measure 3. 1 and 2 and measure 3, go. Let's just measure 3, just measure 3. Flutes only. Just flutes and percussion you can play with. percussion and flutes, measure 3 and go. And stop. That was pretty darn good. Clarinets. Remember, it's okay if you're talking about like maybe how to finger a note or something, but if you're just gossiping, not good. And remember, okay, well, if we're not good this week and next week, then you all don't get your reward as a class. Remember that? Remember I promised you a reward a week from today. A week from today if you all continue to be good before spring break, okay? Don't forget about that. Now, the flutes did a really good job. Let's see if clarinets and percussion can do just as well. And I want you all to finger through any part that you find is a little bit harder or something. Like measure 3 again, measure 7 maybe, any of it that you want. Okay, measure 3 only for clarinets and percussion. 1 and 2 and measure 3, go. That sounded pretty darn good. Let's have everyone measure 3. Everyone, measure 3. Ready, play. Okay, now I want to play. Make sure you stop. Right on measure 3. Okay. Now I want to play from the beginning to measure 4. Beginning all the way through measure 4. First half. 1 and 2 and first half, go. Okay, sometimes flutes, whenever we have our D, I don't think it's a fingering issue. I think sometimes maybe